of them, they're just like, I want to win. And I, you know, it's kind of like gambling. Once you start, you can't stop.
Want to come out on top no matter what.
Yeah, and sometimes you just realize when you're gambling, you're like, today's a bad day, and you just call it quits early. And then maybe tomorrow will be better.
I've never said that with gambling.
Yeah, I know some people who would have, but, you know, obviously I'm not a gambler, as you can tell. Viper going
as well as you can put purple at the end of the night and see how you go.
Yeah, no, I'm not a gambler, but...
Let's go. I'm not okay with this at all.
Yeah, Viper mixing things up. I mean, red worked for him last game, maybe purple's gonna work this game, because yellow has not been working.
All about those mind games. When people think of Viper, they think yellow, so he gets them into that little kind of area where he can trick them.
Yeah, but apparently it doesn't work against Slam.
Please don't agree with that. Do not agree with that.
I wasn't listening. I tuned out.
Great.
I was just like, yeah, okay, moving on. Oh, man.
Sometimes.
I found the best way is just to agree most of the time, and then people don't care.
With people.
Yeah, people don't care whether you actually listened because you agree.
Yeah, I set people up to fail a lot of the time, so...
Yeah, anyway.
But as you say, the maps, though, looking pretty good for both players, actually. Viper not out in the open as he has been most games, and Slam looking pretty decent.
Well, what war is this? Teuton War. I thought we should probably point that out a little.
Probably help.
Yeah, help a little. But yeah, this time Viper can actually wall his gold in, his main gold. He can wall towards the edge of the map from the secondary gold, and that won't be too bad. I don't like his main gold though. Like, he can drop a TC next to it, but it's not going to be next to any other resources. So a lot of the time when I see gold like this, players just choose to drop a mining camp. If they need to, they drop a tower. The Slam, look at that gold,
it's a standalone resource.
Yeah, that gold is nice. He can drop a TC in between the forest and the gold, keep both resources safe. He's got forests towards the back. Actually, I'm surprised that he dropped his TC there rather than... Maybe he didn't scout it out because I wasn't watching earlier. But I think there were two safe forests that he could have gone for, or even if he went for the forest at the front near his main gold, just because he's going to have to protect that later on anyway. Would have made more sense.
A TC will be coming up there.
Yep. Apparently you're the first man I've ever talked to, according to Dan in the chat, by the way, Turk. How's that make you feel?
Makes me feel... normal? I don't know. How was your first time? That's the question.
Ha ha ha.
No, in all seriousness, I'm looking forward to a good game mix. We're 2-2. And it's a well, we don't see this a lot. I'm excited, and the maps look very even, unlike they have been the whole time. I'm legitimately excited.
I think Slam still wins out in the map war, but, you know, at least Viper doesn't have a terrible map, and Slam's second boar is horrendously far. You see him going for it now? I was like, where's that Bill going? And then I see the boar, like, ages away. He's got a sheep there just to, you know, block the boar.
Yeah,
but...
get it between. That's actually a horrid place for that boar to be. I've seen some horrid ones on maps, but that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, at least, you know, it's kind of flat, so he's not going down a massive hill, because that would be worse. I've seen some boar where they're so far away and you're having a massive hill on the way back and it's just so risky, and he nearly loses the Vil anyway, but you know, it's fine.
Just got it back.
And that Vil, that male Vil almost died. Yeah. Well, his boar was closer. When I looked at it, he had both boar quite close. And I'm actually surprised that Slam managed to find that boar. Corners tend to be places that sometimes people don't check. But this is Slam, and obviously Slam isn't a regular player, and neither is Viper. Let's see, Slam...
The top 10.
Yeah. But, looks like Slam running right into Viper's TC, and Viper saying, go away, wrong way, turn fast. Choosing not to kill Slam's scout there. Just mind games, I'm telling you, it's all mind games. Sometimes when you kill the scout, nothing happens, and the other player plays better, but when you let the scout go, mind games.
It's just... it is, isn't it?
It is.
Shit happens.
You just start questioning, why did he let my scout live, you know? And then you stop paying attention to the game. But it looks like we're gonna have scouts from Viper going up on 20 pop, and for Slam 22 pop, and clicking up as well. So the early scout numbers.
Interesting.
And he's going on stone already. It's going to be a trush from Viper. It's not going to be scouts. I like this, Teutons, with that extra 5 vills that you can fit into your towers. He really should have killed Slam's scout, though, if he's going forward to tower.
I don't know, because in a way, now it, like, kind of blinds that.
Yeah, but Slam's so good at scouting.
He wouldn't want my scout about. No, but mind games.
Look at Slam. I sense forward. Viper going, okay.
Viper, okay.
What's gonna happen?
We'll see. Comes down to where the Slam scouts are coming. 'Cause if your scouts are coming, you're fine. That's just the thing with.
I don't know. Look at Viper. He's just gonna go scouts.
Oh, so great.
But he's still on stone. So the thing is, like, his backup plan, I think, is gonna be going towers, and he's just gonna go scouts just to confuse Slam. And then Slam gonna be like, you know, what's going on? So he's hoping Slam will scout out the stable. And he's going forward anyway, yeah. So it's not gonna be a standard forward, it's gonna be forward into scouts.
Ooh. Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
I like it. I really like it.
Viper idling his TC a
These
little.
games have been good. They've been very mixed up.
Yeah, and he's sending extra... Oh, for a second I thought that Wolf was gonna let the spear go, but no.
Not to Viper anyway.
Yeah, no. These wolves hate Viper. He's just gonna tower behind the forest there.
Very good play, actually, because he's managed to get that scout out of there as well now.
Yep.
So he's not even going to see it coming. Fantastic.
And look at the micro wall. Viper's gonna win that against Slam Scout. But Slam Scout is coming in towards his bills, and Viper just, you know, saying hello there. I think he's trying to distract Slam so Slam won't see the tower, but I think Slam's gonna see the tower anyway.
I think he might be.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Does he see it? He sees it.
Yeah, he sees it. Either way, though, he's still lost the lumber camp.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been worse. But... Oh, Viper running right into the TC, and is Slam gonna return the favor? No, Slam's not gonna return the favor. Hell no. Viper just gonna finish off that scout. Yeah. And then run away from the spear. And Slam's gonna just try and wall up to prevent Viper from being able to throw a tower in more aggressively. But Viper can still tower, you know, between the house and the forest. There's a little gap in there on the other side. I think that tower would be okay. Cute tower. Why is Viper towering there? I mean,
you have the complete encirclement.
I guess, because obviously Slam's not taking wood anywhere else.
Resting in... Because Viper's stopped scout production at the moment as well, because he doesn't have the resources to keep it up.
Yeah, because he's got 4 on 5 on stone.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a single defensive tower back at home. Where is he sending those villagers? He's sending 3 more forward.
Wow, that's incredibly game.
What is going on? This tower rush from Viper is confusing at best. I think he's channeling Juan here, you know? Juan always chooses this color. And Juan is a massive fan of tower rushes. He had this tower rush time when he would just tower rush every single game.
Outpost, though, up for Slam. Definitely a good call there, actually.
Yeah. Is he going for a Juan phase? Anyway, with Slam having 5 scouts, I think that spear at his stone is going to be pretty useless for Viper. And now those scouts are just going to come in and pick off the spear before Viper can do anything. Not even 1 scout lost. Viper is in trouble. And it looks like we're going to see Slam potentially pull it back 3-2 here. Because Viper's going to lose some bills here.
I reckon.
And that forward...
Yeah, scouts as well, having bloodlines on them already.
Oh, ouch. 1 dead vill. Another spear coming in. Viper bringing his scouts back. But... there's 1 villager on, like...
defensive tower at the back.
2 health. And Viper scouts just melting away there.
Yep. Those bloodlines.
Yeah.
Viper even attacking the outpost with his tower there.
Yep. And he's got 3 idols up towards the north of the main gold of Slam. And bringing all of his villagers in to fight this. He's made a militia. That must be a misclick. He must have been wanting to make a spear. and he just wasn't paying attention, and he clicked on militia instead. So the militia coming in to help
Ouch.
out, and he is just dedicated to this tower rush. Look at that.
This is insane.
I don't understand this. I mean, he doesn't have the stone, so he's got 3 vills idle for like 5 minutes up towards the north. And he's just lost another vill, so that's what, 3 or 4 vills dead on the stone?
It's just a really big setback at this point.
No, I think it's game.
Slam
If you look at it,
doing
Slam's
really
just
well.
making even more scouts. The towers that Viper did manage to make barely did anything. He lost one of his forward vills at the tower as well. Not enough pressure coming in. I mean, I know everyone says Viper's trolling whenever, you know, Viper loses a game, but honestly, sometimes I'm just wondering, is it just mind games that didn't quite
What's
work
the
out?
point?
Yeah.
Or is he experimenting or what? It's interesting because it's exactly what you said. There's just no pressure coming in from these towers.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. He made 2 extra towers that he had to know would do absolutely nothing. So why did he make them? He had explored. I mean, he had scouts in there. It just, I don't know what's happening. And he's taking stone from the
very
other.
interesting.
Yeah, stone mine, but he's just got, what, 15 vills on stone at this point? Some crazy numbers, probably 10. And he's now trushing in towards the north on the gold. I don't think Slam is too fast, because Slam is so far ahead. He's 14 population ahead. He's about to get even more ahead because he's killing off villagers at the secondary stone mine, and he's kiting the spear away from Viper using 1 scout.
Yeah. It's just about ready to go castle as well. As soon as he hits castle, it's pretty much game.
No, it's been game for a while, in my opinion. He's also got the tower up earlier
point
on
of
his
no
secondary
return, though.
gold, and Viper's tower almost getting denied there. I mean,
Wow.
you like saying, you like to think that it's not over until the fat lady sings, but, you know, fat lady's a bit late today.
Yeah, like I said, as soon as Slam hits castle, I'll be surprised if Viper doesn't immediately just hit the GG. Because like you said, those scouts are just coming in and they're just absolutely destroying all of his economy. Because he hasn't got defensive towers up at home. He's got no units up at home to defend him. He's relied on these towers for all the aggression.
Yeah, and he hasn't even sent that many spears back because he doesn't have the economy. He's just invested so much economy into stone. And now he's off wood. He's about to be off his other stone mine because his vills have actually kind of just mined through it, and he deleted a house. So if Slam doubles back, that's another dead 2-3 vills. And Slam's barely invested into scouts, so, you know, yes, he's gonna have. You have a 3rd back gold.
No.
Nope, he does not. Yeah, Viper should see that. So he's got Slam off gold for now. But let's have a look at Slam's resources. He's got 150 something gold. He can drop a market if he needs to and sell off stone for
Has in the
gold.
back.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I just heard a market go up somewhere. And he's actually going forward, so he can take the gold at the front. He can take Viper's secondary gold. So guess what? Slam doesn't care. GG.
Extra town center coming up at the bottom, and there's the GG from Viper. Pretty much exactly when we expected it to.